Hi, my name is Sophie. I'm 23 years old and I'm studying.
Hi guys, my name is Victor. I'm 21 years old and I'm studying languages.
Yo. Hi, I'm Gabriela, 19 years old and I'm studying language. Hi, my name is Lena. I'm 20 years old and I'm studying language.
Hi guys, as you know, there are a lot of ways to speak the past tense in English, but today we only will talk about used to and would.
We can use used to talk about habits in the past, characteristics, some condition, or some status, just in the past. We can change always used to and would, and if you don't know what do you have to use, the best option always is used to. This is right in all the cases. We can change would to used to just for more comfortability or because it is easier at the time of pronunciation.
I'm going to explain to you how to use would in past. Remember, you always want to use would in past. You need to put a context in your sentence. Okay, we have affirmative sentences, negative sentences, and questions. For make an affirmative sentence, you need to put the subject at first, then would, and then verb in base form. Like when I was a child, I would come with my friends. For a negative sentence, we have to put the subject first, would plus not plus verb in base form. And when I was a child, I would not come with my friends. Remember the context when I was is the context. And for questions, would plus subject plus verb in base form plus question mark. When I was a child, will I come with my friends? Will I? Yeah.
We use the expression used to express the idea that something was an old habit that stopped in the past. It indicates that something was often repeated in the past, but it is not usually done now. For example, Jerry used to study English. Sam and Mary used to go to Mexico in the summer. I used to start work at 9 o'clock. Christine used to eat meat, but now she's a vegetarian. Okay. Used to can also be used to talk about past facts or generalizations which are no longer true. For example, I used to live in Paris. Now I live in Mexico. Oh my God. Sarah used to be fat, but now she's thin. George used to be the best student in class, but now Lena is the best. Okay, it is better not to use used to in questions or negative forms. This is sometimes done in informal spoken English, but it is better to ask questions and creating negative sentences using simple past. Okay? Because both simple past and used to can be used to describe past habits, past facts, and past generalizations. So, used to is preferred when emphasizing these forms of past repetition in positive sentences. When asking questions or making negative sentences, the best is use simple past. For example, You used to play the piano. Affirmative. Did you play the piano when you were young? Question. You did not play the piano when you were young. Negative.
I'm going to explain the structure of used to. Well, we have first the affirmative structure, which is verb plus used to plus verb in base form, and we could make an example. For example, she used to verb in base form, walk in the park
Complement.
with her dog. Something like that.
H.
With. And we have here the negative form, and you have to put the subject plus did not, or you can also use a contraction, which is didn't, plus used to, plus verb in base form. For example, we can use the same example, right? Well, she didn't used to, and it's important that you know when you are making a negative sentence, you don't put the at the end. So
Because you already have the auxiliary.
yeah, because you have the auxiliary here, so it's not necessary that you put the D at the end. Okay. Used to walk in the park. Da, 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 da. And we have here the question 4. You have to put first the auxiliary did. So did, the subject is she. And in this case, it's the same for the negative form. So you put use to instead use. That's grammar. And walk
Bob.
in the park. With her dog. And at the end you have to put, of course, like all the questions, the question mark. And that's all.
Oh my gosh, this fucking goddamn.
Hi! Today we're gonna explain how to use
Well, now we are
Past tense in English.
If you wanna know this, please watch this video, subscribe, like, blah, 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 blah.